Whether you're talking about films, TV shows, comics, or video games, the zombie genre simply will not die, even with a bullet to the brain. Therefore, we decided to enhance the hype and make a list of the top 10 best zombie games for Android and iOS devices in 2022. So without further ado, let's kick it off. Number 10. Total Assault Fight to Death. Total Assault Fight to Death is a zombie shooter where you and your bot companions destroy the dead with assault rifles and grenades. Players should expect corridor, but elaborate locations, SUVs that have fallen into the water, shelters with explosives, and zombies thrown up will brighten up awkward management. The game has everything action fans crave for. The main focus in this game is on single-player adventure with attention to details. Dark atmosphere of this game sets you for the serious and ongoing events. Number 9. Legendary Larry. Legendary Larry just popped up for mobile devices. This is a third-person zombie shooter game by H.A.Z.A.R.D Games, featuring charming graphics and one badass student, Larry, on a quest to rescue everything he cares about. The game is free with ads and optional in-app purchases. The game features polygon graphics with very little textures, but that's intentional. It looks very clean and runs fine for the most part, except when you get 10 or more enemies around you. Controls are simple, walking and aiming is manual, while shooting is automatic. Headshots are a thing, but depending on the zombie type chasing you, there are other spots that you can exploit. Overall, Legendary Larry is good zombie shooter game. Number 8. Burning Dead. Burning Dead is a first-person survival horror game but with parkour. Yes, it's kinda unique somewhat, and its action is just great. Like most horror survival games, players need to be aware of their surroundings, else zombies will definitely eat them. Players have access to plenty of weapons, but they also have to be mindful which weapons are more useful at that moment. Of course, running away is also a good option as this is still a horror survival game. Overall, Burning Dead is fun to play zombie survival game. Number 7. Day Before Die. Day Before Die is a TPS action zombie shooter game with a post-apocalyptic world setting where zombies have enslaved the earth and taken control. It is made on the Unity engine and offers at least one mode, Survival. Don't wait for any video inserts and dialogues explaining the plot. The main character in the cap just appears in the middle of the destroyed city and begins to explore the area. Overall, Day Before Die is good offline zombie shooter game. Number 6. Zombie Horde. Zombie Horde is casual first-person semi-autoplay portrait shooter with RPG elements and a deep metagame based on collectible heroes. In the game, our character performs tasks, getting experience, loot, and a maximum of 3 stars for them. During the missions, he stands still, firing assault and sniper rifles. If you like zombie shooter games and gacha games, you should check this game out. Number 5. Last Hope 3 Sniper Zombie War. Last Hope 3 is an offline game with realistic 3D graphics. Last Hope 3 is have an immersive single-player story mode. Players are expected to guide through several dozen missions where players will have to face tons of dangerous situations. Normally, players just have to face hordes of brain-dead zombies, but at times, players will need to fight against zombies and help rebuild society. The game will support both free online and offline play. Players can unlock free powerful skills, weapons, and heroes as you fight zombies and survivors. Multiplayer PvP game modes will have duel, team deathmatch, and domination to become the best sniper assassin in the war. Number 4. Invention 3. Invention 3 is a zombie survival game where players have a gun, a sidearm, limited ammo, and a horde of zombies to face. It's pretty simple, with no actual storyline, bosses, and missions, just a zen mode of trying to escape a horde of zombies. The gameplay is pretty basic. players must conserve ammo and med packs as they are limited, all while facing down zombie after zombie after zombie. Because of this, players must know when to fight and when to run. Survival game indeed. Overall, it's not a bad game. Graphics are nice, and I had fun. I just wish they made this with more varied zombies and an actual story. Number 3. The Last Days. The Last Days is third-person shooter game for mobile devices. In this game you have to take on the role of a young girl who survived the apocalypse. Starting with just a backpack, you will have to learn how to defend yourself with a gun and a knife in order to survive in a wasteland full of the undead. Hide behind obstacles and in the grass to stay undetected. Shoot mutants in their heads to kill them faster or go for the legs to slow them down. Successfully complete quick-time events to get away from danger. Overall, The Last Days is great zombie game with great story and gameplay. I highly recommend it. Number 2. Project H.A.Z.A.R.D. Project H.A.Z.A.R.D is an offline free zombie FPS game. In this game you are a military sergeant whose job is to rescue as many survivors as you can. One day, you receive the usual mission, but everything goes wrong. Project H.A.Z.A.R.D has very good graphics and it is very fun to play, especially for people who may not have internet connection. It would be really great if the game is friendly towards low-spec gamers. Other than that, the game is perfectly fine. If you are bored from casual shooting games, then you should give it a try. Number 1. Rise of Demons. Rise of Demons is a first-person shooter title clearly inspired by Doom, one of the granddaddies of the FPS genre. Rise of Demons shares a lot in common with Doom, including mechanics, gameplay, and an overall focus on destroying all sorts of demons. It isn't afraid to throw players into a proper monster shootout, and surviving will require agile maneuvering and making skilled use of the game's array of weapon choices. In the game, players can slide, throw grenades, leap through the air, and swap weapons by cycling through them in a small inventory. As players progress through the waves, they'll add new guns to their arsenal, providing additional firepower and new strategic options for engaging with the demonic enemies. Overall, Rise of Demons has a long way to go before it becomes the kind of game that players can stick with for days or weeks on end. I was stunned by its visuals and character design, and the sound effects and UI get the job done well enough. Ultimately, it has its bright sides, but there's still so much progress to be made before it becomes a dynamo of a shooter game. And there you have it, guys, top 10 best zombie games for mobile devices. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, you know what to do. Smash that like button to support to the channel, and if you're new here, why not subscribe to the channel? We put out new videos every single week and you don't want to miss out. I will see you the next time.